So I'm here with Jerrel. Again, Jerrel Peterson, Director of Content Policy at Spotify. We're gonna do trust and safety rapid fire. Are you ready for this?
I think so.
I have the notes here. Okay, cool. What's the most unexpected thing you've learned working in trust and safety?
I talked about this earlier. People are just figuring it out. I think I've definitely had imposter syndrome in my career a lot. But then you show up in these spaces and it's like, I've got skills, I've got experience, I can add a tremendous amount of value, and everyone around me who I idolize is also doing the exact same thing. They are.
What's the most rewarding part about TNS?
The people. Easily. Everyone says that. It's the people. You work with incredible folks who are doing really, really good work. It is the people, 100%.
All right, this is a popular one that has been widely debated.
Yeah.
What's the best meme that represents our work?
Easy. There's a famous meme, and I think it's at like an award show, and it's Whitney Houston and Mariah Carey sitting next to her, and everybody's clapping. And then Whitney's like, and I have that moment so many times in work, and it's like the PM's got this great idea, or the CEO's like, here's our new direction. Everyone's like,
anybody else see this?
And I'm just like, what? Where are the trust and safety folks? Like, this is crazy. Amazing. What are we gonna have to do? Yeah.
That's amazing. This one is kind of tricky. What's the key to a better work-life balance?
Oh, man. Having a good community of folks around you. People who remind you what's important and what matters. People who uplift you, remind you of your gifts, right? You can get beat down in this work, but there's some folks, I've been lucky enough to have friends who I've known some of them 10 to 15 years now, and they're like they know me. And when I'm having a bad day, they're like, well, let me remind you who you are, right? And what you've done and what you've been through. And that's invaluable. I feel really, really lucky in that way.
People that build you up.
People that build you up.
I love that. If you could have dinner with an historical figure, alive or deceased, to talk trust and safety.
Talk trust and safety.
Who would that be?
I would say James Baldwin, right?
Ooh.
American writer, activist. A lot of his writings and works have really inspired me personally and professionally. And I would just be so curious what his reflections are on this time and where we are and what online spaces mean to us, particularly when it comes to issues of race and gender and social justice. That would be it, obviously.
Very interesting. What's the best piece of advice you've received that has helped you in your career?
I said it earlier, that success is a marathon and it's not a sprint. And I think we want things to be better overnight, and we feel as professionals the weight of the harms and the issues out there. But progress and moving 4,000 person or other large companies along takes a lot of time. Getting buy-in takes time, and we're here for it. We got to be here for the long haul.
Okay, and then finally, if you could snap your fingers and make one TNS practice, trust and safety practice, universally adopted, what would it be?
Investments in metrics and data. I'm not a data person. I don't like metrics, but I've gotten really comfortable with it. And I've built relationships with folks who do, because it really, really, really matters. Showing that you support the business and the bottom line, doing that through data is the best way to tell a compelling story in an organization or in a business. I want folks to get comfortable with that. I want there to be more resources so everyone feels like they're a data whiz and expert, because it will really carry you. It really, really will.
Jerrel, I really appreciate you as a human and your time today. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me. This was great.
Hey guys, I'm John Starr, VP of Strategic Impact at Thorn. Thorn builds technology to defend children against sexual abuse. If you're interested to learn more about our organizations or the solutions that we build, check out safer.io.